I am sorry, babe, but you have to suffer.
Broken sword acting tough. It would have been better if he had joined us from the beginning. Public servants are stubborn, really. Warrior Alex Morgan. That's what I'm saying, Hugh. No matter how he's called a sword god or whatever, the innate talent itself is just different, isn't it? Hate guys in suits data. Ah. You guys okay? How can you do this to me? We have been fighting all this timely answer tell. Unfortunately, it can't be helped. You're the only one opposing this operation. Healer Isabella. Aren't you ashamed? We have conquered 1 out of the 5 disaster gates, and now if we can conquer the remaining 4 disasters, humanity will be safe. But you want to leave the gate where monsters come out. What's the difference between you and the monsters that put humanity in danger? At least we don't slaughter humans. Archer Hex Hood. Told you what would happen to us if all the gates were gone. The hunters who were once revered as heroes would lose their place in an instant, and to the people, they will only appear as thugs. As such, you don't want to become a target of fear, do you? Since you just say you'll join us now and accept you. After stabbing me in the back, you think you can say something like that? Ares, you bush the veil. Nobody was Ozone Sun's venom. And body is full wounds that can't be healed. Oh, bringing at least one those guys along for the sake the remaining humanity, that would be the last duty I have to perform's hero humanity. What, don't be scared, it's just a bluff. After all, he's just a swordsman with a broken sword, right? Not something seems a little different you. Suzuki. That was quick. If we're a bit late, would have been hit. His sword was definitely broken. How did he manage to cut through? Not he must be struggling to breathe with poison spreading throughout his body. I'll heal you. Okay. Huh, it can't be healed. No way. I've only heard about it before. Intangible sword. Finally. But now of all times. Congratulations, you reached the realm of the divine sword unity. Congratulations, you have awakened the ultimate swordsmanship. Congratulations, you have mastered the formless sword. Gunner Yuleunj, you have acquired your first Shrank skills. Want to grant you the opportunity to become even stronger as the first to reach the realm of the transcendent, rebooting the system of player. And so how? Ask A. Used. What? You're injured, are you okay? A precursory gate has appeared. It'll take you to the safe zone. A firefighter. Definitely thought was dead. Where is this? We. Inform. Sindorum. Wasn't Inform Station contaminated due to the gate outbreak? Hun. Inform Station gate outbreak. Goblins. Impossible made Pacific. Intel. Hi UE. _KNVB. Hey, run away quickly. If guess is right, borrow it for a moment. Hey? It's dangerous to confront the monsters. You have to run away. To there's no injury. This means, Congratulations, the awakening conditions have been met. You are awakened as a player. The system wants you to become even stronger. Yamaha Public, it's exactly the same. Please choose the power Soilus to pursue. When awakened as a player, please choose the power you wish to pursue. Warrior, Mace, Archer, Healer. It's exactly the same as when awakened as a player. How boy Jaws to Ariana. Joan. Ahead, attach. Warrior, Mace, Archer, alert. What are you doing? You need to run away quickly. Warrior, Image, Archer, alert. Almost instinctively chose Warrior. How boy AWOL to system delay the selection. You don't have to worry, is postponed election. Can handle them alone. They are just goblins after all. And both. Cheek. Goblins are only a threat to beginner players. It's nothing to someone like me. You Public. Curl K. I.O. Strangely, anger just won't subside. A little too excited, shouldn't act in anger. Too, and at times like these have to be cool-headed. If not mistaken, I've returned to the past for some reason. This is a clear opportunity. It's like starting over from scratch. Up of have congratulations, the mastered have slashed you diagonal leveled bin had you stats. Increased all high e understanding swordsmanship title congratulate have you horizontal. Congratulations mastered have you stab slash horizontal diagonal word. Basic swordsmanship skills. It's been a while since I've seen those names. Congratulations the mastered slash have diagonal you. It's a bit short, but the goblin sword is useful here. Aware you a player? It's ah yes Wichita Jumeirah? Yeah, boy Heidi parodied. System I've made decision. Please choose the power you wish to pursue. Warrior age richer alert. Please choose the power you to pursue. Warrior mace share healer. We'll choose the healer. You have chosen the healer. Are you sure you want to take the path of the healer? Yes, you have become healer. You are awarded bonus stats. You have acquired healing light. Let me take a look at your wounds. Thither wounds. Just bear with it for a little longer. What? Z. Healing light activated. Robot. The designated area is being healed. Act. How do you feel for? It doesn't hurt at all. Are you a healed? J. Guess that's me now. Now. Oh, yes, hold on to. You to gift for the system. Give once small your first using healing skill. Select weapon from system's arsenal. Chose the healer class, but weapon is still common R. You have obtained the beginner's sword. I'll conquer the gate abalone. That's dangerous. It's all good. Have something to gain from this vortex. Scanzo die. Just like gained swordsmanship skills before choosing class, the skills acquired based on talent can be used freely regardless of class. And the skills of the chosen class automatically upgrade when the player's level increases. Isabella Holy Spirit Light also began as the healing light. If you could have healed wounds back then had, the outcome would have certainly been different. So this time I'll become a swordsman and a healer. To prevent the same thing from happening again. Need to become stronger faster than those guys. So need to acquire skills faster and level up, aka. If remember correctly, that gate is an unpredictable premonition gate. In past life almost died because of that gate, but now it's definitely different. Skill level is low. It might be difficult like before, but that's okay. The swordsmanship that was engraved in mind remains the same. Can just start over again. Entering the gate. Yeah. Green-red entry conditions unknown. Maximum entry capacity unknown. Man. The ones who were rampaging outside the gate as if it were their world are all dead inside the gate instead. It seems they escaped through the gate running away from something. Here they are. The reason these goblins were running. And the gate is named green-red. Hobgoblin Lucio. Hobgoblin. Kirkuk Way. Are you saying you want to make me your prey instead of the goblins? Unlike regular goblins, their skin is red. They also have a larger body and stronger muscles. Nevertheless, it's still a goblin. Right now, level is too low to cut through its skin. Then, too. Just need to find its weakness and exploit it. Of course this would be impossible if there's a huge difference in level or if the monsters' characteristics are significantly superior. But a mere hobgoblin, no way. Kaki not killed it out of habit. Can't help it, _. Guess I'll have been more careful this time. Need to make use of it until find another one. Ski. Okay, Koto. If you repeat a certain action several times, you can acquire a skill related to that action. If keep avoiding the hobgoblin's attacks like this. Congratulations, you have mastered dodge. Can acquire dodge. Alright, now that I've got dodge, what's next is a parry. Parrying has a deep history with dedicated weapons for it. And it is an essential skill that serves as the foundation for other important skills. Congratulations, you have mastered parry. That's fortunate. Like obtained parry before that guy tired. This guy is done for now. Need to find the other ones. 2. Shall start earning experience points in earnest. Not who just barges into the gate without permission. Which faction does he belong to? He'll have to Give him a hard time when he comes out. If he ends dying in there, it'll be legendary. Who the hell is he? Share you saying a beginner player entered the gate? Yes, from the way he spoke it seemed like he had just become a player. He dealt with a group of goblins alone, then entered the gate after healing wounds. He said there is something to be gained from it. We didn't come that late. Yet he already dealt all these goblins and on top of that a healer. Huh, that's just ridiculous, underscore. We didn't come that late. Yet he's already dealt all these goblins and on top of that, underscore a healer. That's just ridiculous. At the fact that all the monsters dealt with were goblins, the gate itself doesn't seem too difficult. Still, are you really saying that a healer is going to conquer a gate all himself? And that he's able to take out a bunch of goblins this easily without getting a scratch? What the hell does that guy think he's doing? Hug. Not, he must have just gone in without thinking. There's no way a healer would be crazy enough to enter a gate alone, right? However, if he really manages to clear the gate, report immediately if there's any change in the gate. Also report right away if anyone comes out of the gate. Yes, understand. If that happens, no matter what, we have to make that person one of ours. And oh, 1. Hobgoblin has been killed. Hobgoblin has been killed. Hobgoblin has been killed. Oh. You keep. And all. Ab. You tough. Ah, weekly. It'll let you bring your friends. Should manage stats while waiting for them to come. It's better to raise all stats evenly rather than focusing on just one Hansuchao level class. Healer strength stamina tilde magic. Sensitivity bonus stats received quite a few bonus stats and have caught a lot of induced. Myctic RD able to level up so easily. Give acquired most of the basic skills. Underscore next is congratulator mastered. You've thrown. Congratulations mastered you. We step side integrated. The bin play has foot into. Bis. It should be around here. I wasn't expecting it, but fortunately it here. Don't know about other things but have to take this. Magic stone. With this size can sell it for 1, and it's also a degradation magic stone. In the past wouldn't have bothered to collect something this small, indulging hid but running low on money right now. Dontrial VLLKG. The feeling. Should search for more thoroughly. This is the last one. If sell everything, the profit will be quite nice. They're here finally. I now if you take those down as well, the boss will probably appears. There are about of them. They'll make some good experience points before facing the boss. You've gathered quite a few companions from the underworld, haven't you? It's him. Jiski kill #Emilu. Pop. A. I. Key. You leveled up, all stats have increased, you have gained bonus state. There really are a lot. I'll finish it quickly. And Ava, I up you. Ask. Here you are finally Chief Hobgoblin level. Boss monster. Green-red gate. Kneel. This little punks, you small fries, don't interrupt. While they are playing lava, the Chief Hobgoblin uses fear. You have fallen into a state of fear. Your muscles become stiff. Baka. Fear is a skill that induces fear and its effects increase the higher the level and stats. Never expected to encounter someone fear in such a low-level gate. It's a boss monster after all. Key. Box. Without any skills or items related to mental protection, can't counter it right now. But even without skills or items, there is a way to counter it. A method that inflicts pain on the body. You broke free from the state of fear. That was close. AF. Shall take care of the small fries first. Yao Kan Ka. You have killed all the hobgoblins in green-red. Healing light. Okay, healing light activated. Okay, the designated area has been healed. All cook. Okay, so now. Shall have a cozy time, just the two of us. Of. A. It seems that due to the level difference not dealing damage to him. But the damage is gradually accumulating. Then, 4. I'll exploit the gaps in the wounds I've inflicted to deal a fatal blow to him. The chief hobgoblin uses fear. It doesn't work on me anymore. Once I've overcome fear, it won't consume me again. This is the last one. Manuko alias. Healing light. Okay, OA. Rise. Axe. I'm still far from done with you. Congratulations, the diagonal slash has been upgraded to rank a. Congratulations, the horizontal slash skill has been upgraded to rank a. Kanar all. The cutting power of basic swordsmanship has increased. Congratulations, the stab skill has been upgraded to rank a. Basic swordsmanship penetration has increased. Healing light. Keel. You exhibit an overwhelming presence capable of breaking even the ferocity of a boss monster. Kirururuk_. Congratulations, you have mastered intimidation. Even mastered intimidation. Learned everything there is to learn. Your role is over. You can. Straight hell now. Congratulations, you have mastered decapitation ionic vocals. You have conquered the gate. The is Khan, so how I tub mid-voiced VA. Lu Jugs all you hug awarded additional X and bonus state. You level up, all stats have increased. And you gained bonus state. You have reached level the system wants you to become even stronger and grants you create power. You are awarded bonus stats. Healing light. We consume magic to heal wounds upon reaching level the level of healer class. Exclusive skills increases 1 stage each of. Cure. We consume magic to heal diseases. You have acquired a new skill, Cure. We alright, don't need to worry about getting rebuffed now. If continue to develop skills while leveling up, I'll be able to cure 10,000 poisons someday. Got everything here. Should see some familiar faces after a long time. The gate is shaking. The gate has been conquered. Someone is out. What the heck, is he really alone? Did he conquer the gate alone? Exercise me, please. Look over here. Hello, I'm the scout of Immortal Guild. I'm from Hearing Guild Avenue. Bald. Hello. Team leader Young Kyu-min of South Korean Hunter Association. Team leader, do you know him? Not at all. Korean South E Association Hunter E. Hello, team leader Young Kyu-min of South Korean Hunter Association. Hello, Kyu-min from the Gate Management Division of the South Korean Hunter Association. How do you know me? Do you have some business with me? Let's discuss the details at the association later, since it was going to the association to get a hunter's license. Issuing a license. Is it a license renewal? It's not a license renewal. That means he is an unregistered hunter. Vortex scans. A newly awakened player. A healer class is the weakest among the 4 class categories. Hunter aptitude test result U-TTL, and he conquered the gate alone. But if you take a look at the results, it's more like a warrior than befell a healer. What is he doing? Is there a problem with the results? It's nothing, just your name is a such right? Yes. May ask what you originally do? I'm just a college dropout. Dropped out? Are you unemployed? Didn't do well in college, so were you a medical student? Eek. Was in physical education. Normally people would choose to be a warrior or an archer. Did you choose to be a healer? Hate getting that unusual. You've conquered the gate alone. Can you tell me the process? There wasn't really any process in it. Entered the gate and a hobgoblin attacked me. Just killed it to survive. Hobgoblin, you say? Yes. These are the magic crystals got from killing the hobgoblin. And also the chief don't really know the value of a magic crystal, so could leave it. You right, team leader? Yes, lot. I'll process it as quickly as possible. That dollar. Such do you really want to be a hunter? Yes, that's right. Decide at the moment. Awaken as a player. Oh, what a great decision. Ahem. But think it's quite impulsive. Is there a beacon? I'm not sure. Aka you really can't hide your expression. I'm sure there are many reasons people become hunters. but really hate monsters and gates very much. Lost entire family because of the gate shock. Know it's dangerous, but getting into the gate alone was a pretty emotional choice. Was wondering if killing the monsters would ease this frustration. Just killed monsters came across with, but strangely still couldn't get rid of the clots in heart. That's how instinctively realized what had to do. That there aren't any more victims like me. Don't let people lose something precious to monsters. Want to work for everyone's safety. Want to be a hunter of South Korean Hunter Association. Yeah. Want to be a hunter of South Korean Hunter Association. Imp, really happy to hear that. Are you sure? Shag South Korean Hunter Association. Becoming a part of SKA means living as a civil servant hunter. As you know, our pay is quite a bit lower than hunters in private guilds. Know about it. Would want more than pay as FIF ACCFGG2. Various gates priority on conquering them, and that's what SKA has, and also impose strict punishment for player crimes. What do you mean? Yeah, want to work in the field, preferably in gate conquests. Is this even possible? No matter how much SKA has priority conquest rights for various gates, they usually auction it off to private guilds. South Korean Hunter Association. The reason is simple. There are no reason to sacrifice your life to attack the gates with a tiny salary. It is often said that this path was chosen out of altruism, but most people want to become a hunter civil servants because it's a stable job. And you can earn money without entering the gates. Saudi or aiming for an administration job. Other civil servants are in a frenzy trying to avoid entering the gates any means. But as such, he's different. A person who wants to work in the fields and talk about people's safety. It's truly the ideal type of civil servant hunter. Perfect nation _patriot. I'm too happy that it is making me dizzy. Ape, you okay? Haas, shocked face. Ahem. It's been a long time since I've met someone like you. I'll finish filling out the documents and other identification to take the hunter exam. You now need to complete the aptitude test, a written exam, hunter aptitude test result, and a practical exam. The registration for this year's exam has already closed and tomorrow is the exam day. But if your want can register you additionally. Are that alright? This is one of the existing rules. Since you conquered the gate alone, you can report it to the hire and get approval. Yamaha. It's true that recommended you because you have excellent talent such but preparing for both written and practical exams in just one day is going to be hard. You've shown such outstanding performance in the field, so not worried about your physical exams, but a little worried about the written test. It's okay, please register me. It's a good idea to take the exam once for experience. When you have a chance, it's a test, so even if fail, can take it again next time. So we'll be taking the test all at once tomorrow. You can check your aptitude test result today. Manual Brave. What? Thank you for letting me know, but don't have money for registration fees. Can you please handle the magic crystal right now? You understood. I'll take care of it while checking your aptitude test. Even now the only person can trust is brother Chumming. Thank you very. We've finished all the aptitude tests and I've deposited all the money from the magic stone. Please have look. Whoa, ITG about 1 million. Won't. Is this for real? It's a bit embarrassing, but as a civil servant hunter receive tax exemption benefits specifically for magic crystals. Whoa.is it duty free? Amazing. Team leader can ask you one more favor. What is that? Heard that the association has a library. And they have a workbook and reference books related tomorrow's test. It's late, but tomorrow is the test. Feel like need to cram. If you allow it, would it be okay to prepare for the exam there? Ill. What the hell are you saying? Of course you canine. Thank roll. This is the library. You don't need an employee card when you leave, so feel free to hear. Hope you do well on your test tomorrow too. Please be careful on your way home. Key. Brother Chiming is still the same as before. He is always a kind and trustworthy brother. You don't know that? You'll be the president of the association in the future. The way, it was hard pretending to know nothing. Felt like was teasing doubt. If act like already know everything, you'll be suspicious. Okay, now, let's find that. Remember the major things that will happen in the future. Can't remember every single detail of those because a human being, so it'd be nice to get that skills. When was trying to get information from this book. It's a book from another world via a simple sentence appears, underscore. And there are also separate ways to use it. Late. Is it not working? It is said that this is the only way to use it. Ago. Is of In Memories story library. You're the interested. The Library of Memories is inviting you. Ago. Welcome to the Library of Memories. Return civil rank God Ache staff. It makes you remember everything you've seen and heard once, even if it is painful and distressing memory. The human mind can endure for a long time thanks to the mechanism of forgetting vortexscans.com. But the moment you obtain the Library of Memories, you will fall under the curse of memory. The original holder of this skill was the Hexagon Guild's manager. Hexagon, former employee of the Korean Hunter Association. While studying in the library and preparing for a job change vortexscans.com, she used this book as a pillow to sleep because sleeping face down was uncomfortable. They say she was lucky enough to acquire the skills, this information thanks to her. So have to buy her a meal when see her next time. Vortex's cause. Would you like to donate your story to the Library of Memories? The overwhelming memory this skill provides. With this can restore all memories as time passes. Memories fade and get edited. So to capture everything accurately, even the overlooked details, acquire this skills. Your story is accepted. The Library of Memories begins to access and document your memories. Vortex's cause. Air la la f sap. The Library of Memories has opened. Library of Memories store all memories that you have seen and heard in the library, allowing you to access them at any time. The Library of Memories also recommends necessary information to the user. Maybe because it's an illusionary space, the recording process feels quite strange. Vortex. Scans.com. Now that I've acquired the skills, should test it out. Back to last. Can still feel the emotions from that time. Underscore. Vortex scans. As expected from the Library of Memories, selfish traders who have prevented the end of the gate in order to survive will never. You. Vortex scans. It's unpleasant, should have thought of something else. What's to first to the stronger grant, want to become realm, the opportunity reach content. As ill of transport, the system, the rebooting show a player. Vortexscans.com rebooting. Vortex scans come. The system sent me back to the past. Remember dearie. Total state of unity of the divine sword and acquiring the first SS grade skills, but since the first to reach the state of the transcendent, it's giving me another opportunity. Never give even heard of anything like this. That means, is it not a coincidence that came to the past? Vortexscans.com. Son. On duty taxi. Whatever the reason is, what's important is that return to the past. That means kill the not only can prevent what happened to me, but also that the initial suppression of the unpredictable gates which has caused enormous casualties. Vortexscans.com. Yeah, let's give it a perhaps can conquer the gates faster than in past life. Can't afford to waste any of precious time. Nexus. Private Hunter Academy. Nexus. Vortexscans.com. Nexus. They say it's the largest in the country and it's really impressive. Need a lot of money for the future. Underscore. Let me some money here. Hello, what brings you here today? Nexus. Would like to meet Director Kim Joo-ae. Vortexscans.com. The director. Did you schedule a separate appointment? Not just Kim, have something to discuss with her. Index. Sorry, but you have to schedule in advance. Then could you just pass along a message? Tell her the solo conqueror of the inform station pre-catastrophe gate is here. Director Office. Nice to meet you. Kim Joo-ae, the director of Nexus Academy. Vortexscans.com. Nexus Academy Director Kim So-ae. Nice to meet you. Suchao. Yes, Suchao, please have a seat. New heard you're the solo conqueror of the Inform Prep Catastrophe Gate. What brings you to Nexus? I've come to ask for a scholarship. Yes, isn't there a hunter license test tomorrow? I'm taking the test tomorrow too. Vortex scans. How has it been since you awakened? That was today. Wait a minute, did hear that correctly, so you are an unregistered hunter who awakened today. And you will take the hunter license test tomorrow. But you're also the solo raider of the pre-catastrophe gate that occurred and informed today, yes. That's right, South Korea Hunter Association Cindy. Right after awakening was lucky enough to have a connection with someone from the Hunter Association who helped me secure a spot for the test. Anyway, plan to aim for the top position in this test. If pass as the top candidate, vortexscans.com, please grant me the status of a Nexus scholarship. Student. Of course, you should also provide a scholarship. Read this series first at vertexscans_lih. Of course, you should also provide a scholarship. It's hard for a complete rookie to become the top at a top, but a veteran who has conquered countless gates exists, experienced newbie. Believe it or not, the choice is yours. It's impressive that you single-handed conquered an unprecedented gate. But the Hunter test is a different matter altogether. The Hunter test has an average passing rate of less than Seek. Is it is so? Here's suggestion rate pass test Hunter years. This reporter has association this for Hate Hunter years Korea South Hunter the released years. If you don't come in first, you can just disregard me. The same goes for the scholarship payment. Let me ask you one thing. There's also Hexagon and Prime Hexagipremine. Did you choose Nexus? Because Nexus is in the most regrettable situation. What? As far as know, Nexus Academy is the largest in the country, but in recent years you failed to produce a first or second place winner. So the number of students is noticeably decreasing. Sadly, but it is true, we also need to start showing something. But there's no outstanding student who has grown significantly. What if I accept his proposal? And he really comes out on top, the lone conqueror of the premonitory gate who passed the Hunter test with the highest score. Such I. If the word goes around that he's from Nexus, the one to benefit the most is our Nexus Academy. It a proposal that leaves nothing to be desired. There's only one reason for making an offer that should naturally be accepted. How money are you expecting to get from the scholarship? How is the scholarship for the top student? Full refund of the tuition fees for that year's along with an additional $1,000,000 as a congratulatory bonus for passing. And if the examinee wants, they can join the Nexus Guild immediately as expected from the largest academy. But you probably didn't expect this. Could you please tell me honestly how you would like? $1 million. $1 million would be nice. Considering the additional benefits that come with passing as the top student and the size of the academy, it's a reasonable amount. $1 million isn't a lot of money for Nexus. He's only saying facts, so can't really say anything. Had. Alright, if you pass as the top test taker, we'll pay you the $1,000,000. The contract. Please look around for now, then I prepare. The more look around, the more realize just how massive this place is. It seems even larger than an amusement park. Once enroll in Nexus, won't lack anything. Ha! After all, it is the largest academy in South Korean. Guess they woke him while he was sleeping. Feel bad for no reason. Thank you for showing me around even at this late. Hold, you're an important guest and this is the least can do. Oh, there's someone on the playground. Can't see clearly from here. Is that a student? He's training even at this. Hold again today. Yes, he's the most dedicated student. Dakani practice is important, but taking care of your body is crucial too. Since already third-year student need to work even harder. Dean. Give formed a few raid parties in previous life with Dean. Back then he was the top tanker in the country. His mental strength and defense were immense. It was a shame that the position of pure tankers weakened over time. However, seeing him holding an axe instead of a shield, it seems he hasn't found his true aptitude yet. Perfect, since it's come to this, I might as well lay some groundwork in advanced. Since Dean will later join Nexus, I should build a connection with him and bring him into the great Hunter Association in this life. Dean, this is a Suchao and show this is Hanged Dean, a student at our academy. Hello Suchao, nice to meet Yok Hang Dakani. From what heard, it seems like you're a test taker. Are you planning on using battle axe as your main weapons? Yes, that's right. May ask, you specifically chose the battle axe? Aiming to be a melee user, and after consulting with them, they recommended this. They say that such weapons need to be suited to your physique from the start to handle them. Ha ha ha. When it comes to destructive power, nothing can match the battle axe. So have you only been using battle axe? Yes, I'm a bit of a slow learner. It would take too long to our different weapons. It took me 2 years to become proficient with battle axe alone. Well, not very good at this either. That's because it's a weapon that doesn't fit your aptitude at all. Wonder if it's perseverance or just stubbornness. Not, he should have tried to switch weapons if his weapon proficiency wasn't improving from the start. Is there any problem? The largest academy in the country is surprisingly lax. I'm thinking of something different. Think you should use a weapon that you are comfortable handling. After all, players will receive stay adjustments. Is that yes, you can quickly increase your skill proficiency with the skill correction effect. Other things depend on personal knowledge and experience. Thought. In that sense, battle axe doesn't seem to slit yoke hang. The fact that it took you 2 years to become proficient at it indicates that you and a battle axe don't energize well. Yes, it is true that battle axe has high instantaneous destructive power. However, the gap that occupy after an attack is 2, and if there are no countermeasures to prepare for that interval, you'll be counterattacked. That said, Dean's size is too large to be protected. A tank. Really? You've been handling only this for a whole year. If you have the perseverance to handle a weapon that doesn't slit you for years, it seems that Dean's aptitude is actually closer to that of a tank. Wear a kite shield on your left arm and hold an open-handed bludgeon in your right hands, then your practical scores will improve significantly compared to now. Recommending that change to a tank now, but wouldn't it be difficult to change positions at this point? After all, the test is tomorrow. Dean, what do you think is the core of a party? Is it the mage? The core of a party is the tank. The tank needs to draw aggro while protecting the mage and healer for the party to function properly. Then wouldn't it be better to just wield a shield to use crowd control in various ways? A tank should handle at least one primary weapon besides a shield. Now, does that make sense to you? Sounds like it's a good thing you're not discouraged and are quick to make rational decisions. Good. India. Good luck then. Yes, thank you. Such ow. The director asked me to give a tour of the academy, so introduced you as a guest, but are you here as an instructor? Any chance? You seem to have a deep understanding of contracts and advice as well. I'm not an instructor. It would be a bit suspicious if someone without a license knew this. Suppose it would be more like a stakeholder. A stakeholder's the way. Is the contract ready? It seems like quite some time has passed. Just received a call about that. Let's head back to the director's office. Nexus. The next day, the day of the Hunter Test, South Korea Hunter Association. The area in front of the association was filled with examinees with their swords to obtain their hunter's license. Everyone honed their skills for this day and got into peak condition. The man of the hour who conquered the gate alone is such ow. I'm tired because of wandering around too much yesterday. Is in his worst condition. Please line up in order of your test number. Well, proceed with the drug test 1. Although it's a test done because of possible doping, things like this don't mean anything. Tired are even their tests these already now and useless hoss. Because people who do drugs usually don't consume drugs but skill buff. The test taker's level is at most. That's a magic wavelength that won't come from someone at level. Not just that woman, but quite a few people have been buffed. The sense of distinguishing magic is much more sensitive compared to others. Congrats actions. You have mastered magic detection. With magic detection it's clearer to distinguish. It's such a mess even though it's been a time. Even though the issue of doping abuse of buff skills una ants daaco and AC dilatory, yet there have been this many cheaters. Need to sort it out once. Fighting. Luckily there is someone clean here. Did you do well on the written test? Think going to retake the test again? Me as well. Wasn't this written exam insanely difficult? Thanks to the library of memories it was a piece of cake. Feel like unintentionally became a cheater. Such ow. Team leader Colin. How was your test? Well, think can pass it. What brings you here? I've come to assist since the association is always short on staff too. The way about passing the exam, heard this one was the hardest written test ever. But your confidence is impressive. Well, think was able to solve it. Team leader can ask you a question as long as it's not related to the test. It doesn't matter It's not that irrelevant, but saw earlier that they didn't do a buff check. Is there a reason? Buff check. Suddenly felt it while being tested earlier. Please check it out. To prevent drug doping, the association also conducts line and blood tests, and also to prevent cheating with items, they confiscate belongings and change clothes into exam uniforms. But wonder if they don't specifically check for cheating using skills. Magic detection will make it easier to spot cheaters. Thank you very much. I'll check before the practical test. Yes, please do. Then I'll prepare for the practical test. Such ow, please wait. Personally want you to get in such ow and really want to work with you. So hope you get a good result on the practical test ho. Okay, thank you. Good. Minutes later at the practical test venue. Attention test takers, the test will be postponed. Hours die to the dive capsule issues. Test takers, please have lunch in the cafeteria and wait in the lounge or training area for a while. What the sit broken do? The capsule issue is just an excuse. Perhaps Cumin is taking measures against the cheating buff. As expected, he takes action quickly. What should? There were candidates in this test and the passing rate was below. If we can identify the cheaters here, maybe it will be those who pass this exam will be pure top-notch talents. Should keep an eye out for anyone useful among them. Key mister, let's have a match. What the heck, who are you doing? And pick a fight with me and get lost. Don't wanna fight, I'm asking you for a spare. What do you think? Are you scared that your skills will be revealed? This son of bitch, seriously, don't you just get lost? Don't pick a fight with me, just stay in the corner and sleep. Hey. What if attack you first? Oh. Did you lose completely? Mind your. I'll take care of him, so please calm down. Who are you in office? As you can see, I'm a fellow test taker. Nothing will come from getting involved with him, so leave it to me. Hurt shit, whatever. Hey, are you interfering? I'm a such ow. It seems you're looking for a sparring partner. How about sparring with me? I'm not sparring with a weak person like you. W plus AC, EU. Guess you just got lucky earlier, but don't get cocky because of it. Now get lost. Ape, you scared? What? Should we just check if it was luck or not? From what see, it seems like you're too scared to do it. Him. Okay, you son of bitch, you're in for it. None. I was bored anyway, surrounded nothing but cowardly idiots. So you accepted. Heard there is a sparring arena, so let's get the supervisor's approval and do it there. How can they not hold back on a day like this in case such a scene? They're just attention seekers who think they're something special. Only training weapons provided the association are allowed, and since this is a sparring match, stop it if you get too heated. Then, let the sparring begin. Okay. Oh, yam. Who? Oh. Split. I'll tear your mouth apart. All two. What the hell, are you so weak? What a completely weak person. You piece of shill. Mad swordsman Park Yong. Park Yong had a deep thirst for power. He would pick fights with experts whenever he had the chance. It's all because he desires even more advanced swordsmanship and greater power. His excessive thirst for power eventually turned him into a hunter-killer. Who would have thought this guy would be in this cohorts? His skills were impressive when we faced each other in past life. What a completely weak person. Need to take preventive measures to keep him from making the same mistakes. Act. Huh, how dull you were talking earlier, so thought you were someone great. You, what's with that immense strength of yours? Even if you to rush at me, it won't work. Do you want to keep going? You must be flustered since this is your first time facing a level of all the ones you've fought so far, the strongest. La Dada. Inc. We Nevada level. Key, you're interesting. Now see, you were so relaxed. Ding all but. Okay, I'll play with you. Okay. KOS. Yo. It's definitely heavier than before. Are you going to keep acting all relaxed? Make. Okay, then let's see if you can stop this 2 of 2. This posture. Park Yong's original technique, dragon sword technique. E greater than that's. Lu. A can fee the impact. It hit perfectly. 1. Hug. Blocked it. How? I am not generous enough to take a hit from such a slow attack. It's not dragon sword technique, yet it's basic sword technique. Of course there's no way a beginner without a hunter's license could have mastered the original technique. You bastardly oh. Gotcha. It's they. Ah. Honkaya. Told you. It's slow b bastard, underscore. Gas. Let's stop here for now. If damage more of his confidence it will really case trouble. Now that he's fixated on me, he won't pay attention to anyone else until he defeats me again. Suzhou, a such ow. The testing center will become quieter. Supervisor Muesli. Accidentally knocked him out. Please take care of him until he wakes. OC, thank you. There are more skilled managers now than before. They're probably buff doping inspectors disguised as technicians. With not doing it the capsule so somewhere else. Is that a testing lab? Just alight me forms please. Take them all away. Compatible. Alright, follow. Now that you're ready please lie down. Yes. If you feel any strange sensations during the dive process please press the button to immediately request emergency help. Yes, understand. Then let's get started. Lotto. Hunter practical test program is now activated of connecting to the user's consciousness. God dive process. You dive process up to dive progress. Dive progress connection completed. The healer practical test scenario program. Io mu mumio. This exam is particularly difficult especially with the low pass rate for healers. Wonder aw. Please save me a chill. There's a person down. Can't believe they set the program scenario up like this. The Great Hunter Association really has no sense of moderation. Think taking the hunter test is going to be traumatizing for me. Hamal to this as healers are so expensive. Let's get started. Considered the core of the hunter test. Sword the servant. Return civil drank God. The key to the practical test is demonstrating how well the player fits the class they've chosen. Ya series Fiesta Vortex scans calm. The simulation scenarios in the program changed every year and the passing criteria varied accordingly each time. Usually it ranges from one-on-one battles to of versus many. Your score is determined how long you last and how many kills you did like manga. But the healer exam is a little special. Unlike other offensive classes the healing power amount and characteristics of healers don't hold much significance while exceptional healing ability is certainly important. Vortex S cause O. The virtue of a healer, sacrifice, I considered more important from everyone's perspective. Healers who save people even at the risk of their own lives are awarded higher scores like manga. In other words, in this test you have to die while protecting the patient. The problem is that status window specs are still fully intact. In this case I'll have to get beaten up for a long time before I die, unlike other players. Like Moneo, would I be crazy enough to let myself get beaten to death? No matter what, asking someone who already died to die again is just too much. VortexScans.com. Like manga. I owe someone, please save me. There are a lot of screams I can hear right now, but in reality there are only dead people around and nothing else. Are you okay? Except for one person. Like Moneo, thither'll be back. Me need to run away before they return. The test mission is to protect this person until the end. Don't worry, rescue teams will arrive soon. Until then, like Moneo, I will keep you safe. VortexScans.com. Ooh, I could have done more. Thank you for your hard work. Please gather your personal belongings and head home. Allow. Yes, thank you. Easy elf. Minutes and seconds maybe, because the difficulty is high. This season's scores are particularly low. Dime Juicy Mid IBM. Like Moneo, director Shine, how long has he been there? It seems like he's been in there for quite a while. Hear this series first at VortexScans.lo. Maltese. No way, not minutes. Let me see, it's just been over minutes. Ask. Wow, it really is. PO. Like Moneo, this one is a good fighter. Is he a warrior? Not, he's a healer. Director Shine. Frequent lying is a sickness, it's not a lie. He's holding a sword. Stop lying, take a closer look. VortexScause.com. Healing skills. Is he really a healer? Like Moneo, it's amazing that a healer can fight like this. If he didn't get beaten to death he'll be disqualified, right? I thought at first too, but there actually no reason for disqualification. A healer's main goal is to protect the patient until the end, right? Yes, that's right, even while doing that he's fulfilling all the requirements time. Instead of abandoning the patient and fighting, he is actually properly escorting and staying close to the patient. Like Mangeo, he's also healing the patient from time to time. This examinee is now risking his life to protect the patient. If all the conditions are met, there is absolutely no reason to disqualify him. In fact, the practical program doesn't even intervene. What reason do we have to disqualify him? That's right. Like Mangeo, it seems like the top student in this practical exam has been decided. Like Mangeo. VortexSCause.com. Likby Manga O2. This not enough, I need to be a little faster is. A. Likby Mangalio. Ah. VortexSCause O. Likahongao A. Your level of understanding of the skill foot play is very high, yak. Congratulations, you have mastered foot play. Like Hangfo to JJVJJAUOYDMIO Matza JOML6? How ya is suspected, even if this place is a virtual reality, if the place where we are standing is on Earth, no one can escape the surveillance of the system. From the system's perspective, it determines that the player is moving their body directly, allowing for the mastery of physical skills. IV Bui 6? Ma I me, although the experience gain rate lower compared to physically overworking ya woman. YJTHADIFIMDI. Hum mut toot ran near I raring mar. The Fennec, for skill training. In addition to swordsmanship, I also gained various skills. I upgraded all the sword skills I acquired to a rank of is. It may not give experience points or items, but this satisfying enough a 2. VortexSCause.com level. You're the understanding play foot skill high. Very congratulations slash. Horizontal upgraded your bin has skill rank. Like Mangeo, if I acquire all the basic skills related to swordsmanship IA and raise them all to IA A rank or higher, stab, strike, conflict, decapitate slash article, I can obtain a technique like Park Song's dragon sword technique. Great achievement. Your understanding of swordsmanship is higher than anyone else's. The system is impressed your unique swordsmanship and has decided to fully acknowledge it. Would you like to register a new swordsmanship skill integrating basic sword techniques and basic foot play? Upon registration, new rank will be assigned, and you can name it yourself. Finally, Mozilla. Ya sword, the guardian sword. Bui Ohio Matsuhomu audio math Homa join Bui no A. Head this series first at vertex_scans_CIH. Is guardian sword the correct name for the newly created swordsmanship skills? That's right. VortexScans.com. Congratulations, the system has recognized your supreme mastery. You have created a new skill with your own unique swordsmanship cook. You have created a new swordsmanship skill, guardian sword. Ikebana. The effects of existing swordsmanship and footplay skills increase in recognition of your great achievement. The system grants you bonus stay points. The system hopes you will continue on the path of the sword. Congratulations, you have been granted sword mastery. The system sword mastery. The privilege of exploration held only those with a profound understanding of swordsmanship removes acquisition restrictions on all swordsmanship skills, lifts usage restrictions on all swords. Indicants or timatoy of all swordsmanship skills. An additional in past life. It took over years to obtain this, but knowing everything makes it much faster now. Va Yamo upon Ja Ho Vietnam. Unknown mortar. This MHC Hamzoro? Yo Ditayu Hatsajumu Koititsioja Jazz YIHC Mamzo ADW? Jahoidakoa. Value is going to increase quite a bit. LTKE Mangeo. The way C. I know the number of monsters is fixed. How much preparation did they put into this? I want to leave now that I have gotten everything I wanted. To finish the test there are 2 options, either die to these guys or, like Mangeo, kill them all. In that case the answer is clear. Vortex Scansko. I'll kill them all. Reel this series first at Vortex Scans. Like. Of vigor. Wow, this is crazy. He really defeated all of them. TBRictisik MB Gonsters Kreriard F. Blezerasuit Stest then VBL at Ingeliminated. This is the first time in the history of practical tests that something like this has happened. That's impressive, he even healed the patient. There's no point in looking at the rankings for this exam, it seems that way, doesn't it? Few days later, Hexagon headquarters. Strategy item rests feudal hunter. I guarantee that our Kyuhyun will be the top student this year's, of course that's only natural. We've put so effort into raising Kiruna. Van this time it's not Prime but our Hexagon that will take the top spot. Like Mangeo read this series first at Vortex Scans. Lie. South Korea Hunter Association, congratulations top candidate and Soho Park Yonghang Dean Hang. Look Kim So Him and Yeoman. Phil Longwood a him min gig he mixes him ham, what is this, who is in? Where is our Kyuhyun _ Vortex S cause? Oh. Like Mangeo the guild master is calling Luau to color. Was. Yes team leader, this is a such ow. I should have congratulated you right after the announcement but I've been busy that I'm only calling now. Congratulations on passing such ow. Lickby manga, not just passing but passing with the top score, you really have surprised me several times. Thank you, it's all thanks to Yoke team leader. Ha, what have I done? It's all your ability such ow. And thanks to you, we were able to catch a lot of cheaters, a lot of them were involved in skill doping. This will be reported, and future testing regulations will be strengthened. That's great, the tests should be fair. Woden. Lickby manga suchao, I know it's a bit early to ask this right after passing, but are you still interested in joining the Great Enter Association? I might stay in the guild for a while but intentions are firm, no matter what happens I will join the Great Hunter Association. Thank you, then I will contact you as soon as the test schedule or recruitment is announced. Yes. Please. Hang, now it's lunchtime, please make sure to eat well even if you're busy. Yes such, enjoy your meal as well. Like manga. IOVortexScans.com call end. Yeah, I should go eat. His voice sounded a little hoarse. Is everything okay? Lickby manga, more than that, I should be getting a call from them soon as expected. Yes, this is a such ow. This is Kim Ju-ae. Congratulations on your access such ow, the payment has been made as per the contract as expected of a large glide. Your efficiency is impressive, thank you. How about joining the Nexus Glide Kim So a vortexscause.com. Lickby manga, I guarantee you better treatment than any other glide. Is that how far can you with this? I'll do best to meet your expectations since you're an academy scholarship student and even graduated at the top. Adjusting the terms should be easy. Now that we're on the subject, should we meet in person to discuss it? Thank you for the offer but I have personal plans today. I'll check schedule and get back to you, but don't worry, peace. As a Nexus scholarship student, wouldn't it look better if I joined Nexus rather than somewhere else? Like Mangeo, of course, absolutely. I'll also do best to accommodate your schedule. You absolutely must not sign a contract with anyone else during this time. Alright. See you then. Wow, hooray. She's really excited, I can still hear her. We've arrived, thank you to Like Mangeo give passed the test and received license. I also received the deposit. Now all that's left is farming. VortexScans.com. Hear this series first at Vortex Scans. Him, or the servant, return civil drank up. Bought everything needed right away. Key. Now just need to buy weapons. VortexScans.com. Like a Hongao came to this secluded place on purpose because was worried that there might not be what was looking for in the busy stores. Wonder if there's anything here. Young Ironworks. Hello boss, what are you looking for? Just became a hunter looking for a lightweight weapon that can see. The things over there are a bit cheaper. Thank you. Wow, look at all the Vortex Scans com dust. Most downgrade weapons don't have verified information, however that doesn't mean all unverified weapons are cheap at. There are cases where weapons must through a process of liberation to be born as true weapons. Weapons usually emit an aura that asks for recognition. Many pellers would recognize a weapon in a place like this. Like Mangeo magic detection activated. VortexScans.com. OK, cook. Found it. Lickby manga. VortexScans.com. If the owner realizes the true value of this spear later on, he'll regret selling it cheap and lament over it. Well then, shall we begin? Like manga. IO. Supplying magical power vortex's cause.com consciousness begins to revive. All awakening begins. Okay. Oh, it's rapidly absorbing magic power like manga IO. Okay. Vortex's cause.com. See. Ikamangeo if had been just a bit late would have fainted from all magic power. To wake this thing magic stay needs to be at least, even if you can't use it right now, it will be of great help in the future. Ill level quickly and wake you. vortexscause.com. See. Yes, this is Joe Cindy, vortexscause.com. Good eye. Like Mangeo you reporter Joe Cindy from right. Nice to meet you. I'm a suchao yes Mr. suchao. Nice to meet you. But who is suchao? A topo, the top candidate from this year's Hunter Test sumo candidate. That's right, also the solo raider of the unprecedented gate that recently occurred at Inform Station Lava. What you mean the Inform incident? Like a Hongao, wait, is he saying he cleared the unprecedented gate even before obtaining your hunter license? What a total monster. vortexscause.com. Hello, but may ask, you specifically contacted me came across your blog while searching, heard you're what they call a golden spoon kid, right? But can see that despite that you choose to work as a journalist, which suggests you have a strong sense of professional pride. Have a lot of things want to do moving forward, so I'll have plenty of newsworthy material. How about becoming exclusive reporter? vortexscans.com. Do you want to keep a rich reporter as your subordinate? Like a Hongao, of course, he's just some odd guy who thinks he's something special. Understand what you're saying, but find this type of approach a bit unpleasant. Even though I'm a reporter who is thirsty for scoops, have no intention of becoming anyone's subordinate. What want is a great partner. Let's talk frankly about what makes a great partner. The reason I'm mentioning this is that it seems like you're trying to pull a trick to boost your worth before joining a guild. That's not entirely wrong. It's not about raising worth, but rather trying to gain some fame. I'm thinking of becoming a civil servant. Vortex's cause. Oh, try a civil servant. Ilakehongao, are you talking about the Great Hunter Association? Don't quite understand. Wanting to gain fame through publicity via me prime, isn't it? To join a large guild hexagon to become a public servant. Hunter vow must be joking, right? Nexus South Korea Hunter Association. I'm not joking, I'm going to join the Hunter Association. Vortex scans. Oh, and work in the field. Are you one of those people who had sell-off parents and are living that kind of life where work is just a hobby and you're after prestige? Like Mangeo, not what you call a gate orphan. That's I'm interested in public service, and conquering gates is life's ultimate goal. Oh, right. Equals. Is he for real? There are many weirdos that it's hard to keep track. vortexscause.com. Plan rot re. Well, guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, know what you mean. Like a Hongao, however, have to decline the offer to be an exclusive reporter. I'll write the articles. Want to write? Not? Then let me make a bet. Remove gasblot. Feel like need to earn your trust to win your heart. Since I'm a hunter, wouldn't it be okay if prove myself through skills? I'm planning on conquering the Tower of Challenge alone today. To plan to clear the Tower of Challenge, which is impossible to clear even with a party all yourself. Yes, I'm sure this will be enough to win your trust. Like Mangeo, if succeed. vortexscans.com. Please become exclusive and personal reporter. Head this series first at Vortex Slans Lie. Order Joe Cindy. Sword the servant turned civil drank ache staff. You Cindy kids, I high and his family has a lot of money. He's famous as a reporter who never accepted requests. He also had many collaborations with me in previous life due to his excellent reporting skills and extraordinary ability to manipulate public opinion. However, due to his overwhelming talent, he was eventually cast out and disappeared in any group. A sharp thorn I have seen as a threat. Joe Cindy was that thorn. vortexscans.com. He was unintentionally drawn into factional conflicts and was pushed toward early retirement. I can't let Joe Cindy disappear like that again. Ha. If succeed in conquering the Tower of Challenge alone, please become exclusive and personal reporter. It'd be beneficial to have a close reporter. Alright, if you manage to conquer the Tower of Challenge alone, I'll do everything can as a reporter to help you. If it's see let's pull actually can off. Okay, see you later vortexscans.com. Get started now. Envoy, this guy is really driving me crazy. What on earth is he up to? Did he suddenly say nonsense? However, it's annoying, but it actually doesn't feel too bad. It doesn't sound like a lie, and he also doesn't seem like a scammed. Have I'm really going crazy vortexscans.com. Whatever, don't care. vortexscans.com, if it's true that's great, if not be it. It's a gamble with no downside. Tower of Challenge if am. vortexscans.com yawn. Can enter now low to yes you can I. The way are you alone? Yes I am alone. Is it possible to attempt it solo? It's not that it's impossible vortexscans.com. Judging from your license climbers, it looks like you just passed. If it's your first time, wouldn't it'd be better to form a party first? You city, even though it's low level, it's still a place where casualties happen. License Hunters Sumo Apartment U Icon Audi District Mayor. I'm fine, prefer being alone. Yamaha. Ito with Lycan waiting to what should him feels accident happen? Yes, well, understand, please proceed inside. The fee is 1. And we'll need you to pay once you receive the invoice. Yes. Thank you. Please be careful. If it seems impossible, return immediately. Yes, thank you for your concern. Tower of Challenge, commonly known as Hunting Ground. vortexscans.com to allow players below level to freely challenge themselves for self-development. It is one of the public gates managed the country. Now that level has been reset, there is no better hunting ground than this. Alma. You have entered the Tower of Challenge Mo. In the Tower of Challenge you can forfeit at any time. The moment you declare your withdrawal, you will be forcibly transported back to the entrance. Prat. vortexscans. The first floor challenge begins. Whoa. First floor monster slime. vortexscans.com. At first was surprised the size and speed of this thing, although the slime's damage is practically non-existent as it is level. If you get caught up in a ruckus, it could become problematic. Need to take care of it before get dragged around and collide with things. Spa. vortexscans.com. X can easily subdue it just destroying the core. vortexscans.com. Also, it can multiply you. It's very annoying that the split core can regenerate into several entities. Of course they are weaker because they are divided and there are limits to their regeneration. Regardless, this is the reason party play is recommended in the Tower of Challenge, because monsters come vortexscans out in groups on almost every flora. Hates NBA. Avow. Okay. Hub tilde. Think you needed to hold on to something. vortexscans.com. Yeah. And you. Okay. vortexscans.com. You have conquered the first floor. Do you wish to challenge the second floor? There are still floors to conquer. There is no time to rest. The second floor challenge begins. Read this series first. A vortex scans him. The highest official record for the Tower of Challenge is floor. Of course, this was in a past life. The current highest record is floor. Both records were set through party play. The Tower of Challenge generally processes with levels and monster strength increasing, making party play typical. With more people, the experience gained decreases accordingly. In the long run, it's better to go together. So if you want to challenge the highest records, the proper approach is to form a party of hunters and attempt the conquest a cleared floor. Well, I don't necessarily need to do that. Would you like to challenge floor? Challenge accepted. Beginning the floor challenge. A floor is different from the previous floors. It consists of a single monster, not multiple, which means it's that much stronger. Arab. On the bright side, it means killing just one ends it. Kill it as soon as it appears. Hello. Cleared floor. Would you like to challenge floor? In a bit. Challenge postponed. Another thing about floor, normally a tower monster disappears immediately after death. But red gain is an exception. The reason is that the tower hints that you can obtain something from red gain no. This very item. It's not an item used alone, it has a specific use elsewhere very. Activating mana detection. Found it. Discovered red gain's hidden cave. This is Fortress King Hang Poncho Subspace House. The subspace house obtained from defeating red gain in the Tower of Challenge is different from other subspaces created with items. It allows living beings to enter and exit. Oh, it looks like a cave. The owner of the subspace house has died. Would you like to become the new owner of the subspace house? Yes, EP. You are now the new owner of the subspace house. Congratulations, you have acquired CIIPCPACF voice hook. The subspace house is bound to you. It's bound as a skill, not an item. The subspace house chances according to your mana. Is there more? Ahmao. The subspace house has been restructured so bright. So it has this kind of function too. Killer and have own house. It's better than I thought. Monster. Suddenly, judging the system guide in the increased space, it seems the higher the mana the larger it gets. And the interior seems to reflect the owner's preferences. NBA non. It's a relief that Hang Poncho couldn't obtain these skills. I went through hell because of that smuggling bastard. He stuffed everything here, drugs, national treasures, even people. Just thinking about the things he messed with gives me a headache. I remember losing sleep for days because of him. Yeah, was famously spur. Now that Give claimed the fortress, things like that won't happen again. Give cut off the rise of Fortress King Hang Poncho early, so I've scored 2 hits with 1 shot. Alright, let's keep climbing. To be looks like Nexus will get some new recruits for a while. News Pally reports such Ao and Hunter. Exclusive Academy Nexus from Act was such a Hunter E exclusive Conqueror solo But didn't he say he was joining the Hunter Association? He's trying to make a name for himself. Though he said he wanted to become civil servant, publishing an exclusive article like this means Nexus sure that a such will join their guild. Well, they'll handle it. I wonder what floor he's reached now. Floor has been conquered, huh? The Tower of Challenge record has been updated. A new challenger is attempting floor. A new record did a major guild send at a party? Maybe which guild, I wonder. L floor has been conquered. What, how long has it been since they started floor? And it's already cleared who went in. A such Ao, could it really be you? It hasn't even been that long since you hung up. I thought he was just a flashy annoying guy, but if it's really him. The conqueror is player a such Ao. Player a such is starting the floor challenge. You're sticking with me for life. Hunter again. Yes, he's currently breaking records in real time. Unbelievable. If we want to bring Hunter a such to Nexus, we might need to offer an unimaginable amount. Let's contact the association president and office manager, then head to player a such is starting the such is challenging the Tower of Challenge, and his pace is insanely fast at floor already. If such was serious about wanting to join the Hunter Association, we'd be getting an unprecedented talent. Is the vice president calling? Yes, this is Long. Check in. Where are you right now? I'm in Tango in Pangyo. Are you at the Tower of Challenge? Yes, I am. Perfect timing. You know a such Ao, right? Just a casual acquaintance. We don't know each other personally, still you know him. You're responsible for bringing a such over. Excuse me. Are you telling me to bring him over to scout him for the Hunter Association? What are you talking about? Just bring him over to take a picture with the current president vice of the calling. If you understand, I'm hanging up. Tell President Korean Hunter Association. Take figures. With people like this in these positions, no wonder the public always thinks we're tax stealing thieves. This all association officials should be selected from hunters so of sick sight. What excuse should I use to bring him along? Cleared floor boot book. The Tower of Challenge record has been updated. Dim tired. When will this end? For achieving a remarkable feat, the system grants you bonus stay points. Status window running non-stop is wearing me out. Still alpha. Han such Ao class healer, strength, health, mana, perception, unassigned stats. Seeing this makes the fatigue disappear. It's nice to hit level and getting bonus stay points each time I set a new record is more than satisfying. Knowing everything feels like raising an all character in a Gambit's fun that got this time into put. Let's points mana. Alright, the stay allocation is done. Let's start the final floor. Starting floor challenge. So, finally we meet the master of this tower. Okay, door. Tower Dragon. Level. The power balance here is Ta. Even without pureblood traits it must be incredibly strong since it's a dragon type. I'm starting to wonder if this was even meant to be cleared. It's a tough opponent to handle, but well, what can I do? I came here to defeat it. 2. I'll take you. A sharp blue, jet do or to up studio C Corona. Kid. So fast, how can something that big move this fast? It's coming again. The wind pressure is pulling me danger. Phew, that was close. Turn. Slob. I. 2. Ugh. I expected this, but not even a scratch. Okay, is this thing even bothered? Did even feel that? Good thing stats are high. If they were lower I'd be dead for sure. Luckily for a dragon type its level isn't that high. If its level were higher it would have found me right away. But even if the level isn't high, its durability as a dragon type is still considerable, which means normal attacks won't even scratch it. Problem in itself. In that case I'll have to exploit a dragon type monster's weakness. The weak spot, the reverse scale. Hitting it deals significant damage. Since this guy isn't level, it probably can't fully hide its reverse scale. Found if it's on the tail. Now that I've identified the reverse scale. Moving in fast. Gel. Axe. 1 wool. As expected, this won't be easy. The longer this drags on, the worse it is for me. I need to destroy the reverse scale quickly. Focus. Not. Ha. You. The tower dragon uses dragon fear. Falling into a state of fear gave your body stiffens. Falling into a state of auditory hallucination. Cure using cure loath. It's a higher level fear. It can't be dispelled. Ankara. Burra. Damn. Boru Studio. Alara. Ugh. Damn. Enter. Arg. Cobb. Quickly hurry. Ugh. AOL. Consumed purification potion. It purification effect is activated. ARB. Fear status lifted. ARB. Hallucination status is lifted. Biz. Phew, I'm saved. Ha. It's a relief that only what I allow can enter the subspace house. Just in case, I bought a purification potion from Dongdiamond. I didn't expect to use it so soon. It's tougher than I thought. Even after dispelling dragon fear once, resistance doesn't build immediately and cure doesn't work. So I'll have to keep retreating to the subspace house and drinking purification potions. This way I can never catch that thing. So at this point, maybe I should get help from the Mad Grinder. Learned the lowest level combination formula through a skill book. All. Summoned the combination jar. A combination formula with an absolute formula will succeed even if it's a lowest level combination. Commonly known as junk items, the world still doesn't know their true value. Placed the nameless thief's socks in the combination jar. Placed the nameless musician's instrument in the combination jar. Placed the nameless janitor's broom in the combination jar. Ski. Starting the combination. If I weren't the grinder known as the differentiator, I'd never have known this in lifetime. The jars stayed okay. Congratulations, combination succeeded. A rare treasure has been born from the lowest level combination, the first Mumumu. Rank: it has no presence, no interest, and leaves no trace items from those whole inadvertently quiet. Life have gathered pro forma new treasure. Since thirst rediscovered through combination formula, grandmas raised by 1 level when equipped. Colorless solitude. Saint always active. Acquired the first Mumumu. Achieving a great feat. The system grants you bonus stats. You get bonus stats when you successfully combine an item labeled first. The reason for combining a first item is merely to get bonus stats. It really hits me how much of a cheat the privileges of a regressor are. There are many ways to classify CSI do jump. People separate them as first and not first. Items are literally the first of their kind to appear in the world, and most are shrunk. Even the first Mumumu is. Having a plus next to the rank means it's a growth type item influenced the wearer. Or it has set effects in the case of the first Mumumu. It's the former. Okay, the first Mumumu has been bound to you. Okay. Wearing the Mumumu for the first time. And it's definitely great. The first Mumumu in past life couldn't be obtained because the differentiator destroyed it while deciphering the combination formula. As a result, that crazy dismantler revealed the Mumumu's combination formula, allowing me to obtain the first Mumumu in this life. Now then, with the bonus stats I gained, should I awaken that one status window? Han Suchao class healer, strength, health, magic, perception, unused stats. Invest points into magic. The magic stay has reached. Should rest strength, go Ito and ult health. The magic stay grows further. Congratulations, the magic stay has leveled up to red rank. Health. Magic Aesopian. Red rank. The first time I achieved a red stay was when I was just under level, so it's definitely faster this time. I thought it would take a long time to reach purple, but if growth rate stays like this, I'll reach it soon. In the color system, the rank goes up 1 every point. Sun purple is still a long way to God, but one thing's certain, this time I might be able to aim for purple rank and beyond. Han Hao class healer. Strength, health, magic, perception. Good stay allocation complete. Now then, summoning the old spear. It's time to wake up. Supplying magic too. Consciousness begins to revive. Begins to feast. As expected, the absorption rate is immense. Oh, it's starting to respond just a bit more. Okay. Oh. Magic has been supplied sufficiently. Consciousness awakens. Congratulations, you've successfully partially awakened consciousness. Item information is updated. Acquired cost spear, A+, Now, round begins. Cost spear. One of the Shadow Lord's treasures, said to be made from the bones of a shadow divine beast. Recognizes the first person who awakens its consciousness as its master, allowing the use of cost Shadow Raj to draw it from the owner's shadow at any time. A damaged cost spear can be repaired and summoned anytime with Shadow Regeneration Raj, as long as there is shadow and magic. If Hang Poncho has the subspace house, the Shadow King, also known as the Shadow Lord, had the ghost spear. The reason the Shadow King is also called the Shadow Lord is clearly stated in the ghost spear's description. In other words, somewhere in the dimensional fragment known as the gate, the real Shadow Lord might exist with just one of the Shadow Lord's treasures, the ghost spear. The Shadow King eventually gained a notorious reputation, becoming as infamous as Hang Poncho. It's lucky that this got into hands before any criminals. Now let's test its performance. Ghost Shadow. Also, the returning spear, ghost spirit's performance is solid. Cool. Now then, walk. Round begins. It would be nice if I could attack it from here, but unfortunately the subspace house doesn't have that feature. AC. It'll deal maximum damage to its reverse scale while it's sleeping to recover energy. Kit. Alright, this position will do. Okay, VA. November. The tower dragon goes berserk after its reverse scale is attacked. Entered. The tower dragon uses dragon fear not. Okay, room. Phew. I entered before taking the full brunt of the fear, so I didn't get affected though. In UWST I lapped. Shaken AF. Repeating hit and run tactics like this, it'll bring it down. It took longer than expected to break its reverse scale. It's not completely destroyed yet, but its strength has dropped below. Hit and run tactics won't work anymore. Its reverse scale is too damaged for it to lower its guard. Again. Well, it doesn't matter, it's nothing compared to before anyway. I'll end this with a headlong battle. Kobe. Me Whoa. Math. Minim. Okay, the tower dragon uses powerful dragon fear entering a state of fear I. Okay, completely destroyed the tower dragon's reverse scale. The tower dragon energy is fading. Consumed purification potion purification effect is activated not falling for it twice broke. Me. You have defeated the tower dragon. Delwi Data EU Oils Media Studio Comics. Defeated the tower dragon. T cleared the floor setting a new record in the Tower of Challenge successfully conquered the Tower of Challenge key. For your great achievement the system rewards you with bonus stats. Return of if second god rank servant translator proofreader editor ed drawer typesetter quality. Checker Slayer we are recruiting paid Discord help us with donations co-fi.com demonical coral. Online demonic scans are inavlia ininjlial. The system begins evaluating your remarkable challenge mall. Level up all stats increased I did it gained bonus state all I. Give succeeded in conquering the Tower of Challenge something no one has achieved in past or present lives the system grants you greater power for reaching level gained bonus stats to AC. All skills exclusive to the healer class have increased 1 level. Acquired healing spirit red healing spirit, _ healing spirit a Kihausaivoya. Deploys an area that heals health those within healing spirits slowly recover with no limit to the number of people in the area to deploy healing spirit you need at least 1 weapon as a totem. Finally obtained an area healing skills. Once I reach the final level 1 can cover an entire battlefield just like Isabella. The system has completed its evaluation of your challenge the evaluation is done shall I check it The system has highly valued your remarkable challenge. And decided to grant a reward worthy of it. Acquired Dragon Blood Dragon. Is this the Dragon Blood skills the signature skill of the monstrous player, Yoga? It actually came up here a Yoga definitely said he obtained Dragon Blood in the Dragon Mountains. Desks. The Great Dragon's Bloodline Dragon Blood grade those with Draken blood can enjoy a dragon's power. Even without being born dragon depending their efforts therewith Drakenblood can enjoy a dragon's power. Even without being born a dragon depending on their efforts laid Drakenblood. Intimidation Dragon Spirit locked unlock conditions reach level unknown locked unlock conditions. Unknown locked unlock conditions unknown. This unbelievable it really is the Dragon Blood. Nice with this I'll be far stronger in this life than in previous one. Oh as expected from a final boss the reward is incredible cook. Alright I'll squeeze every last bit out of this oak. It's feeding time Ghost Shadow. Cost Shadow reacts to the Tower Dragon's Shadow Eye. Ghost Shadow begins devouring the Shadow Kooks. Okay, good. Cost Shadow has completely absorbed the Tower Dragon's Shadow Hot. Cost Shadow, A+, has been enhanced to Cost Shadow. The hidden special option of Ghost Shadow Devour isn't listed in the item information. Absorbing the toad acted has resulted in ultra-fast leveling up. With enough mana supplied part of Cost Shadow's consciousness awakens the item information has changed kayak. Now then let's check what's different hate. Ghost Shadow which was a rank have been upgraded to Shrank its NEB rerun is as all used to are how Age Pi and Shadow Ghost. Conscious state awakened Shadow conscious own wakened owned the recognizes Shadow using low Z can. Shadow regenerate Ghost aged Shadow E with summoned Shadow their long restraint Shadow can target. The immobilize embedded Fangs Shadow, second every Shadow. Snap use can into bite ilk imp and Shadow they target max shag. Oh, God Ina. Can use Shadow restraint to immobilize the target biting their Shadow while Shadow Fangs are embedded the target takes bleed damage each second nice to Canon D. Duanta called 2 more Shrank skills have been added. As expected a growth type weapon is on a different level from regular ones took. I think I've gotten everything I could so it's time to head out Fangs. Hasn't that disappeared? Knit. Dragon fancy grade the great dragon's fang those pierced the dragon fang are cursed with. Unrecoverable. Insane. No way I got a dragon byproduct that's rare to even glimpse. The tower dragon wasn't just a regular dragon breed, it was a pureblood? The byproducts of a pureblood dragon are shrank materials just existing. No wonder dragon blood was part of the reward. This reward is impressive. Time to head outside. Reporter Joe Cindy must be eagerly waiting. The Tower of Challenge has been conquered. The conqueror is player Asuchao. The Tower of Challenge has been cleared. All players are being forcibly ejected. Wow, he conquered the Tower of Challenge alone, right? So who is Asuchao head Hiroshi? Isn't it that guy over there? Ah yeah, it obviously him. Look at that crowd like he's some big shot. Player Asuchao, please look over Harry. An aka Hunter Asuchao. Just a quick word about conquering the Tower Asuchao. I exhausted. The damage I took from the Tower Dragon was worse than I thought, so I just want to heal and rest. Quickly like a how Hunter Asuchao expect he swarms did pop overs this me. Crazy, he actually cleared the tower alone. Reporter. _hug Hunter tilde vistas Asuchao. Are you surprised when you were waiting right here? How did you find me? Not, but how did you shake off all those people? Well, I got rid of them pretty well. I erased presence with signature move. Reporter Joe Cindy. Now don't you trust me? You do know you seem completely crazy, right? If you're not confident, tell me now so I can switch to another reporter. #up_. I wouldn't have come all the way here if I want confident. Get in, let's go before people start following us. VA head this chapter at demonicscans.org. Support us at yes team leader Yung Colin. Hello Asuchao. Congratulations on conquering the Tower of Challenge. Wanted to congratulate you in person, but here we are again on the phone. You were right in front of me, but then you suddenly disappeared. Not thank you for calling me, was a bit tired so ran away to avoid people. Asuchao, you always exceed expectations. If you're still in Pangyo, would you like a ride? It's alright since a friend came to pick me. Do you have something specific you'd like to discuss? Read this series first at Variax Scans. Lie. It's nothing special, but if you're not tired, could you stop the association? Yes, it's an unprecedented event. The Tower of Challenge was thought to be impossible to conquer, and it was also being operated as a public gate. Considering the scale of this incident, we also need to conduct an investigation. vortexscans.com. Even when other large guilds conquered hard gates, don't recall such thorough investigations being conducted. If you need any specific information, could you please request it separately? Alright, leader Hung Cumin. Then have a rest. Asuchao, yes, contact you again soon. vortexscans.com. Undoubtedly the chairman or vice chairman have asked to bring me over to take a few photos. Feel sorry for Hung Colin, but absolutely don't want to do anything that benefits those two. If he can't even accomplish that, he'll surely be in trouble. Make sure that won't happen once. Join the Hunter Association. Along in there, just then until. Can ask you one thing? Yes, of course. I've given it some thought, but just can't understand a civil servant of all things. With your level of skills, you could name your price anywhere. You vortexscans.com. Well, guess they'll pay a lot of money. But no matter how strong a private guild is, can it ever be stronger than state authority? Are you serious? Mean it? Wouldn't private guilds have more fame and power? They certainly have the power to stage a coup right now, but what's the point of that? At most would be just a momentary achievement. Their true time to shine is now, when they are revered as heroes. True, even if they seize power through force, to the eyes of the public, not just the players, will only be seen as a source of fear. You've right. Anyway, Vortex Scans. To answer your question, genuinely wish for the gate to end. An individual can't bring an end to the gate crisis alone. Affiliations is necessary. Chose the government as the best option. See, because you'll have priority in the raids. That's right. Among the players, no one possesses a sense of duty and impact like Yoke Asuchao of Thank You. Keel. Are you applying for this public recruitment? But it seems like a waste to use someone of your caliber in a level field position. Asuchao. I'm not applying. vortexscans.com for a level position. Then are you aiming for a level position? Feels still that waste like. Not applying for a level position. Ape, you serious? You keep asking if serious but always mean what say oh. You seem to want me to explain, of course isn't it natural to be curious. I'll tell yoke. But please don't write this as an article, also keep your eyes ahead, of course, absolutely cone. Wow, coming with such a plan, that's a brilliant idea, huh? Yes, it must not be turned into an article. Vortex scans com. Anyway, plan to release the official statement through you. It will naturally become an issue, so use me to get exclusive reports and strengthen your position within the company. So, XOU intend to make use of me? Well, if getting close to a reporter, might as well use that to advantage. Welcome it ahead and see me as vortexscans.com you wish, ha. The way now that you've managed to get out, are you heading home? Now all your personal information is probably out there and there are likely people gathered in front of your house. Can use the same method used to get away from the press at the tower earlier a bit. Instead, don't you stay at place for a while at a reporter's house. That sounds suspicious. Live alone in a rather large house. I've decorated the guest room quite nicely and the security is tight, only residents can enter. Vortexscans.com. Really, where do you live? In Kaiser Cheongsam. Kaiser Cheongsam? The very place that boasts premium residential complexes with house prices reaching hundreds of billions. Make yourself at home, comfortable you. This is the pinnacle of born with a golden spoon in your mouth. Stay wood. If the pad on the living room table is a convenience function pad, if you press the community ape here, you can do almost everything from home, from dining to shopping. Oh, and there's an emergency healer available, so you can use it right now if you need. Huh. Do you look neat now? You look messy when you got into the Kerala. Vortexscans.com because a healer did in the healing some little care. You were an actual healer, I'm telling yoke. I'm a real healer. How are you to keep asking Ika? Apologies, it's just a habit. Read the articles and knew but found it hard to believe. Is that? Of course. What kind of healer conquers the Tower of Challenge alone? Usually healers join a guild and level first. Anyway, it's still work hours for me, so I'll be heading back to the office for a bit. Vortex scans. Oh, don't forget the passion told yes, don't worry and have a safe soul. Pick status window. Should distribute the stats earned from conquering the Tower of Challenges. I'll balance the stamina stats with the other stats and invest the remaining points in sensitivity. A Han Such Out class healer, strength, stamina, magic, fix, sensitivity bonus stats. At this level, this isn't just an elite path. It's the path of a successor. HODS. Vortexscans.com stats are amazing. Thought. Now that the stay distribution is done, let's get started. Back in the day, was a master at surveillance cameras. With current sensitivity stats can find just about anything. It's not that don't trust Joe Cindy. And it's unlikely that a conglomerate's youngest son's house would have anything like that. Better gave than as saying. Demonical. Wow, expensive places really are different. Is this house so big? Finding cameras seems harder than slaying dragons. Please. It's bigger than a subspace house. Is this _E mansion? Return. No surveillance cameras, so I guess I can relax. The what's been ringing so much since earlier act? On the of other lot say the I. Is an I'm of to and of saw on they are you the and it's to Kim me this a wow, they said info was leaked. And it's true. How did they even get number? Congratulations, challenge such out tower hunter. Hello. Attack successful. Will something article 1 read they use secretary this such out hunter. Hello tower. Would likey the Isaiah regarding Kim director such Nevis hunter attack with meet challenge tower. News such and they Michelle ho. Calling regarding such ow. Like manga EOA. Guess I need to get a new phone and number. Maybe all that community ape Joe Cindy gave me earlier. Walk. Wow, it actually works. New phone acquired. I'll leave old phone as it is. Let's use the new phone for personal stuff too. Messages are still coming in. I'll move number later. It's just past. I'll rest a bit and head out when it's time. Ma. Like manga IO. MH Kun. Echo District. Allow. At Monixoy. Value Hall. Tasmania. Mom. The. Oh ho you can't go around bombing buildings. Like manga. What, there shouldn't be any visitors today. Which are you? That's right, normally no one would be here. But I figured you'd be doing this, so I came. Nice to see you at Monixie's. Are you here? Like manga, hurry, run away. I said let's talk, didn't I? Like manga, what? What's happening? Ask. Did she fall over on her own? Just bring her, ill carry. Huge, okay, high slay. Huh, what are you doing? Hurry up and bring very. Wait a second, ill again. Activating shadow bind on. Activating shadow bleed. Like manga, this weird, it's not budging. I can't figure out what that guy did at all. Ill have to a different approach, what, damn it. Anyone, how can I abandon you? That bastardies. Omaha. For crying out loud. Like manga, talking even once is unbelievably difficult. SXHICSE dollar. EXC. Like manga, ha. Activating intimidation. You're banshees, aren't you? Banshee, a notorious secret terrorist group in Korean. They were eventually caught, but the four of them caused chaos with numerous bombings. Key, how do you know our groups? Wait, I'll tell you more. First, gok do do underscore. Mikbi manga underscore. You make a living doing day labor jobs. You handles the heavy lifting in the team. Next is so known. He's responsible for making bombs for terror. Discard attacks, his job a middle school science teacher. Then there's Kim Hyundai. He handles transportation with his mobility skill and works as a delivery driver. Finally, Gu Lianhua, a student at Korea Women University and the real boss behind Banshees. She has an EMP ability that disables electronic devices and magical items. How do you know all of that? If I want to know, I can find it all out. You know me, don't you? Like manga as such, who are you really? As expected from the brain, you're quick to update. So tell me I'm not some weirdos, am I? Should I trust you? I know how to deal with people like you. Including today's, you've committed a total of 3 terror attacks. There haven't been civilian casualties yet in any of them. But property damage has occurred. So a crime is still a crime. Because of the EMP ability, not even footage remains. The police still have no clue about the terror attacks you committed. They are clueless, but I know everything. Fu. How you carried out the attacks and how you erased your traces. Like manga, and I also know where you live and the people around you at Moxis. Wait, that's right. Now it seems like you're ready to talk. Head this chapter at demonicscans.org. Support at cofll.com, demonscan.com/demonical. I'm not with the government and I have no intention of capturing or harming you. That should be enough for an introduction, right? How can we trust what you're saying? Sight, I thought you were willing to talk. Guess I'll just hand you over to the police. Deca choice. Fine, tell me what you want. You should have done that earlier. Talking here isn't ideal. Let's move to another place to talk and collect scans. All the bombs you've planted. Like manga, the place underscore should be at your hideout. This guy's just how much does he? Hyundai, can you move now? Ugh. Open the door. We can't take a taxi all the way there. Allow. It's your hideout, so make yourselves comfortable. Ta. It must be stuffy to take off your masks. Tool, not we're comfortable like this. Like manga, the mask. Take it off. The air got stuffy indoors, so I took it off. It's not because you told me. More importantly, you how did you find out about us and did you show up in front of us? Isn't clearing gates your hobby? Siesta. You have so many questions I don't even know where to start. Argue seriously. Like manga, first appearing before you and knowing your secrets were thanks to personal skills. What? You're all hiding a skill or two yourselves. Same goes for me. So what do you want from us? Let's work together. Did you perhaps see interview article 1 shared some of future plans with a journalist? Plans like joining the Great Hunter Association. That's right, I'm going to join the Great Hunter Association. Hunter, a such our plan is to join the Great Hunter Association and contribute to society. Lug Leela. Are you going to hand us over to join as a special recruit? That's not what you said earlier. Omnia, I told you I'm not handing you over. Just hear me out. I'm going to take the level exam and after a position or 2 I plan to eventually join the special unit. The special unit. Scale. Don't make that face. I know all of you have grudges against the special unit. That's you specifically target places related to the special unit and commit your acts of terrorism. I'm trying to join the special unit for a similar reason as you. Similar reason I may gate orphan like manga IO. At first I thought I got caught up in it because of bad lucky, but later I realized what I experienced was man-made. You know the saying that a place hit a bomb won't get hit again, right? Similarly, places where gates are cleared are designated as safe zones and land prices skyrocket. No way. That's right, the government knew about the gate shock that day, but they deliberately didn't stop it. Because several development projects were tied to that area. I know who's involved in that. I plan to become the head of the special unit and make them pay the rightful price. Like manga, the special unit holds the most power within the Great Hunter Association. It also influences other government departments and holds investigative and prosecutorial powers over players. Your revenge will help you in a specific and definitive way, but for that I need preparation. I need discreet hands and feet, which is I came to use Suhixco's greater than. There's no guarantee you'll pass the level exam. You can decide after seeing me pass, but if you commit terrorism again, then forget the proposal. I'll personally hand you over to the special unit. That's all I wanted to say. You're probably shocked. Banshees is a group that's never revealed itself to anyone until now. Their security was so tight that in past life had a hard time catching banshees. But when captured and interrogated them, I learned something. They were like me, except their resentment was misdirected. And they became an infamous criminal organization. If someone had guided banshees, it wouldn't have turned out that way. So I'll guide them before they grow up the wrong way. No matter how long it takes. Ku Lianhua will accept proposal. Like Moneo, it's quite a tempting offer, and skills aren't something you can doubt. The only thing left is to wait patiently. Well then, think it over. And I hope you make a wise decision. Sconces. Great Hunter Association. Team Leader Young, it not like I gave you a hard task and yet you can't even handle that properly. I'm sorry. Sorry won't solve the issue. The president even cleared his schedule to meet that person I preset. Like manga, I'll let it slide just for today, but if you don't bring him in, you'll see what happens. Yes, understood. Alright, get back to work. Got scolded for hours of okay, should I just quit and join a private guild? Not did I even join the Great Hunter Association in the first place. Give held out this long one. More time won't be hard, get it together. Well, look who it is. Isn't that Team Leader Young? I whoa. Special Unit Chief Pi Surgeon. I heard that dear Team Leader Young got scolded. Must have been hard listening to old-fashioned nagging. Not its fault. Return. I heard that as such has been causing you quite a headache. Not really. But it seems the rumors have spread. Not everyone, just a few people know. Don't worry. How about I help you out? How exactly? It's just about bringing someone in. What's so hard about that? Just pin a charge and summon them for questioning. Later you can clear it up as a misunderstanding. Excuse me, want me to lay out the details for you? The chairman can release the person being summoned. Tub questioning. Wouldn't that sets up a pretty picture in many ways, Coco? I heard that person also wants to join the Great Hunter Association, right? This way everyone benefits, don't you think? Your jokes are quite mischievous. If you mess with someone doing well and it backfires badly, backfires. Every time I see you, Team Leader Young, you're such a good person. Would someone working for the nation be afraid of a mere hunter? Yes, that's true. Think about it carefully. You know we hold the investigation and prosecution authority over players. There's a reason people used to fear prosecutors back in the day. So Team Leader Young, to think more flexibly, you're the team leader. Why act like this? Yes, I'll keep that in mind. Right, sometimes there are better ways than just following the manual. Let me know if you need help. I'll help you out anytime if it's your request. Team Leader, take care. Yes, goodbye. What an unsettling guy. At first I thought highly of him as one of the few players in the Great Hunter Association. I thought he was better than superiors who don't understand players. But they say knowing too much makes someone scarier. That guy knows too much, and that's the problem. I don't know, let's just take a break. If area. I will become a hunter of the Great Hunter Association. Back then such seemed definitely favorable towards the Great Hunter Association. But suddenly became cold. Can call if you need any materials, please make a separate request. Duty. Such hunter connecting. I guess the massive offers from major guilds are irresistible. What on earth is such thinking? 2. The first mum activates colorless solitude. Okay. I thought it had forced the first mum too early. But it's been used effectively ever since clearing the Tower of Challenges onion. Alright then, let's got. Vow. It should be somewhere around here early. Activating mana detection. There it is. Gates inherently emit large amounts of mana no matter how well hidden the mana leaks out GII and there's only one type of gate where mana leaks like this. Sonic's toy greater than. A hidden gate normally hidden like air. It's a special gate that opens when certain conditions are met. Naturally each hidden gate has different conditions. In this case it opens when it absorbs a sufficient amount of blood. Tail the condition has been fulfilled. You have discovered a hidden gate. You have achieved a significant feat and gained bonus stats. Retrieving came information. Bloody Tower entry condition unknown. Unkoi. Maximum entry limit unknown.